During this time in this coronavirus situation, I want to be ready to do the right thing. And this is just a documentation of what I plan to do or I wish to execute on. Most of them are just ideas on what I could do potentially. Do not take this as advice. This is just documentation of my thought process, my opinion, my perspective, things I'm thinking about, and things that in the future I will look back on and see what I did wrong, what I did right. So hopefully the future me sees this and judges my actions. So I have about four things, four categories that I want to go over. But first, I am right now sitting on money that I saved over a period of 2 years, working really hard as an Amazon driver. You can see here. And I am a very good saver. If you want to check out those videos, look through my videos and you will see a list. And then the one that says how to save, I think it's the main one. But yeah, check it out. But one of the categories is financial preparation. How do I prepare in this time? What I'm doing and thinking of doing is having gold and silver. I have some gold and silver, in small quantity, and I'm thinking, should I put more money into gold and silver? And in this category of financial preparation, it is meant to keep up with inflation. Inflation causes the purchasing power of dollars to go down. Eventually, right now I could buy an iPhone, a used iPhone, for $300. In the future, it may take $500 to buy a used iPhone. Just because the Federal Reserve, the government prints money, with all that money in circulation, people bid the price up of things. For instance, with more money, people generally get paid more. When you get paid more, you're willing to pay more for stuff. And when other people are willing to pay more for stuff, and collectively you're all willing to pay more for stuff, the seller of whatever it is you want to buy, the seller is willing to raise the price. Not only that, because employees are getting paid more, they have the person selling something, for instance, Apple, the company, is paying their employees more. So to make up for the paying of employees, they have to increase the price of their iPhone to either make more money or keep up with inflation. So to keep up with inflation, gold, silver, my personal opinion, maybe cryptocurrency. I still have yet to form or make a wallet of cryptocurrency. So again, this is to the protection of purchasing power. This is financial preparation. Next category is long-term investment. The purpose of this is also to keep up with inflation and make some capital gains, keep up with the stock market as well. The only way I plan to do this is to buy quality stocks or buy an index such as the S&P, the SPDR, the SPY. SPY is the ticker, and it's pretty much an overall market tracker. It tracks some of the best stocks, the 500 best stocks in America, in the United States. That was just simple. The next category, active investing or swing investing, meaning they're not long-term and they're not very short-term. They are something I buy now and I speculate they will increase in value over a certain amount of time. For example, there were many examples of that during the coronavirus. You could have bought something like Zoom if you had predicted that people in the United States would be in quarantined and it would be a pandemic. If you would have predicted that, that would be a sector play. You buy the stock, you would have to buy the stock. Wait, it's too late now, I think, in my personal opinion. It's too late now. And you would have made money. Walmart kept its value. People are going to the grocery stores. Restaurants, they plummeted, but people go to the restaurants that have drive-thrus, and those companies are bouncing back. Other sector plays, Clorox, a disinfectant, and many other stocks that people realize, hey, they're not really affected by this pandemic. Let's buy into it, and they eventually bounce. I'm not saying it's over. I'm not saying right now the date is April 15. I think we're 30 days into this mandate of staying indoors. Okay. And for active investing, swing trading, the purpose of this is to generate income and beat inflation. The tools are options, stock, not the same as stock options when you are an employee, but options in stocks. They are a form of insurance. They are very, very risky, way more risky than stocks, buying stocks outright. So options maybe in GLD is the ETF for gold mining companies, kind of like the SPY being the index for top 500 companies in the United States. There's also more simple way to invest in GLD stock is to buy the stock outright. And that's probably my approach right now. It's something that if people, in my opinion, if people lose faith in money, they will eventually try to get a hold of gold. If you check the websites, if you see right now, maybe, I don't know, depends, if you saw it today, April 15, or you see the historical charts, you saw a dip with the stocks, not that crazy. You didn't get that 30% drop like stocks. We got like maybe a 15 drop, and then it bounced back. Right now, it's pretty much back where it was. Actually passed back where it was. And so it's beating stocks. And it is the fact that the Federal Reserve is printing money, more money in circulation. And if prices of goods are going to go up, I personally don't want to really hold this. So I have cash in broker accounts, the bank, and I don't want to have it just sit there because it could potentially lose value, and I'm missing out in opportunities. So I want to put that money to work in opportunities. And so GLD may be the way for me. Putting some in GLD. Once people realize that all this printing of money is not that good for the economy, or maybe it is in the form that it is propping up the economy artificially, but people who don't know how to invest realize that, hey, I don't know how to invest. I don't know about stocks. I don't know how to start a business. I'm just an employee, but I do know how to save money. I don't want to just have my money sit. I want to put it to work, and not necessarily put it to work, but maybe you want to put it in gold. I'm not giving you advice. Remember that this is not advice. This is my thought process. I don't want to have it in cash, so let me put some less than 10% in gold and just have it sit there in case of anything. Just have it sit there because I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to put all my money in assets. I want to have it just stable as a metal. Moving on to the next part. Trading. This is the next category, the last category. This is the part I'm working on right now. As I have my job, I go to work 5 days to 6 days a week, more 5 days. Right now, 6 days, just for this situation with the COVID-19. And so I'm learning and refining my process to trade. But first, I need to learn how to wake up early, 1 hour before the stock market opens. And the purpose of this category of trading is to generate capital for reinvestment. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is make enough money in trading stocks, specifically stocks, to replace my job. It's very tough. It's going to take work. It's a career. It is something that takes practice and lots and lots and lots of learning. But I like it. So the purpose of that is to generate income, generate capital, to eventually use that money to reinvest either into real estate or foreign investment. That's maybe like Mexican real estate, maybe. So investments and businesses. Investment and businesses are kind of different. Investments is more passive, and businesses is like you're actively in the trenches, putting in the work. Examples of business creation or businesses that I'm thinking about once I have money to put to work and educate myself, buy stuff, buy education to have me ready to maybe start. 1, online business. 2, this one is very capital intensive. It's one that it requires a lot of money, so I have to really be good at trading. So restaurant, a healthy food restaurant that's fast, healthy, and it's something that bodybuilders or gymaholics, people who like the gym, people who like eating healthy, who understand that when food tastes good, it's probably not good for you. So you want to have food that is just really healthy for you, tastes okay, it was made fast, but it's essentially really good for you. If you want to eat tasty food, eat it once in a while. That's my ideology. I eat pretty healthy. Next form of business and education business. If I get good at stocks, I will sell a course in stocks because I am putting in time. And for me to just give it for free doesn't give it justice. Like, nobody's giving out their courses for free. Some people do give education on YouTube. It's free, but not organized. And I could give just like tips and ideas, but it's going to be all over the place. It's going to take time. You could learn. That's all I'm learning. I am learning just watching a bunch of videos and putting myself to work. I may buy some education eventually. That's actually something I'm buy education. That's something I'm gonna do. And then the last one is very generic: other business ideas and inventions. Inventions. I have a bunch of inventions, a list of inventions that I just have there. If I were to have the money, I would put it to work and make a business out of that invention. Basically, these inventions are just products. This has been it. I hope I did not put you to sleep. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching, Future Daniel. And I hope you did good. I hope you executed. I hope you really learned. I hope you bought that whatever education program to help you get better. And see you in the future. But yeah, for everybody else who's just watching my thought process, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.